Kathāvatthuppakaraṇa-aṭṭhakathā. Bimala, CHURN Law, Ph.D. M.A. B.L. September 23, 1939. Chapter 1. Continued p. 17-18. Thus being refuted through that false argument, the Sakavadin now asks in the affirmative method, in order to show that, in his affirmation, his own statement is just and true. The opponent agrees with respect to his own proposition. Without giving any chance for a proposition, the Sakavadin again inquiries about the ultimate nature of personal entity. Because of the absence of the person in the sense of an ultimate object, the opponent denies. Thereafter, in order to show that he has made his victory justly and truly, all that has been said, beginning with acknowledge the rejoinder, and so on, is the word of the Sakavadin. The meaning of all the fourfold rejoinder, refutation, application, and conclusion should be understood as it has been said above. Thus, because of its fourfold rejoinder, refutation, application, and conclusion, beginning with is the person known, etc. This fivefolded verse controversy, beginning with is the person not got at, etc. 14 is designated as the fivefold affirmative presentation. Thus, in the first truth, these two presentations, each in a set of 5, are explained. In the first fivefold presentation, the opponent is well refuted by the Sakavadin. But the self-made victory of the opponent over the Sakavadin after giving a rejoinder through a pretentious argument is badly won. In the second fivefold presentation, the Sakavadin is wrongly refuted by the opponent. The self-made victory of the Sakavadin over the opponent after giving a rejoinder through a just argument is truly won. The first debate relating to reality is ended. Herein it is thus said. In the first fivefold presentation, the refutation of the opponent is correct, but the victory of his rejoinder therein is not so. In the second fivefold presentation, the refutation of the Sakavadin is incorrect, but the victory of its rejoinder therein is perfectly done. Therefore, in both places the Sakavadin wins. Victory is possible through a just cause. How can it come through injustice? Just as here in the examination of truth adorned with two presentations, each in a set of 5, victory and defeat are said to follow only from justice and injustice respectively. Henceforth, in all the subsequent examinations of the truth, the wise should thus explain both victory and defeat. Having thus explained the controversy relating to reality, now, in order to expand it in respect of place, etc. Is the person got at? And so on is now begun again. Here the question is by the Sakavadin. The rejoinder is by the opponent. Again, the question. Everywhere. With reference to body, is by the Sakavadin. The opponent refutes, because he finds errors in holding that the person is in the material qualities, and that the living principle jiva, is different from the body. The rest should be understood here as explained above in the fivefolded verse controversy. 15. The text, on the other hand, is concise. Here when, with reference to the body, it has been said, that the person is not got at, etc. This implies that, even outside the body, it is got at. Hence in the adverse controversy, the rejoinder is by the Sakavadin. Through the pretense of having made it first to affirm and then deny, the opponent gives the rejoinder. The rest is clear. In the second method, the Sakavadin's question, is the person got at, always, etc. refers to both the former and later lives of a person, to the present remainder of life, and to its final close. The opponent denies, because he finds in it twofold defect. 1. The wrong in thinking he is a Kshatriya, he is a Brahmana, and so forth, and 2. The presence of the differences in the present remainder of life and its final close. The rest are similar to those said in connection with the first method. In the third method, the Sakavadin's question. Is the person got at, in everything, etc. refers to the organs and objects of sense. The opponent denies, because he fears the defect in thinking. The person is in the material form, the person is in the I, and so forth. The rest is similar. Thus, after distributing these three face or aspects in succession, affirmatively, according to the fivefold affirmative presentation, again in order to distribute them negatively, according to the fivefold negative presentation, is the person not got at etc. is brought forth here. On account of the brevity of the text of the fivefold affirmative presentation, its meaning should be understood as in the negative presentation. And because of the brevity of the text in the adverse presentation, its meaning should be understood as in the affirmative presentation. So far it relates to these three controversies merely relating to the reality of the personal entity. And under each of the four aspects as under the first, the argument is presented affirmatively and negatively, thus making up the eight-faced view. Since under each aspect one refutation follows, therefore the eightfold refutation has been recorded in the text. Herein it is said. Thus, in the fourfold controversy, each divided into five, this eight-faced view is explained. 16 of the 8 refutations there, 4 are right and 4 are wrong. The Sakavadin wins everywhere, but everywhere the opponent defeated. The explanation of the controversy relating to the reality is ended. Now the reality of the personal entity is compared with material quality, etc. Here the Sakavadin's question regarding and is material quality, etc. means is the person got at just in the same way as material quality is known in its ultimate sense. Accepting the citation there is the person who, etc. The opponent assents. The Sakavadin questions. If the person is in an ultimate sense as material quality is, then is the person also, as is feeling, etc. different from material quality? The opponent denies, seeing that it is against the Samaya-sutta. The rest is clear in meaning. In the affirmative and negative presentations, 57 affirmative presentations, each in a set of 5, are shown from the Sakavadin side concerning the 57 real and ultimate facts. The fourfold rejoinder, etc. is in brief. From the opponent's side also the 57 negative presentations, each in a set of 5, are shown in both negative and affirmative presentations. The fourfold rejoinder is in brief. By the expression, did the Exalted One say? Having shown that there exists the person, and that material quality is knowable in its real and ultimate sense, the opponent questions did the Exalted One say? In order to make him Sakavadin, say, that they are both distinct. The Sakavadin rejects because of the oneness and diversity in the question concerning its traditional belief and ultimate sense. The rest here is also clear in meaning. Comparison with other realities, simply treated, is ended. 17 now follows a comparison of realities with material quality, etc. By way of analogy. Here 1, if material quality and feeling are got at as real and ultimate facts, are they different? And 2, is the person got at also in the sense of a real and ultimate fact, as material quality is got at? These two questions are of the Sakavadin. And both the acknowledgements are of the opponent. When their identity is admitted by the opponent, the Sakavadin objects that if material quality and feeling are different, then analogously, material quality and the person are also two different things. The other refutes it. The rest here is also clear in meaning. In the doctrine, according to the nature of material quality, etc. arising from the organ of sight, and so forth, there have been shown 920 rejoinders, each in a set of 5, from the Sakavadin's side. The 4 aggregate skandhas, arising from material quality are then spoken of in a repeated formula. Likewise, the 20 arising from feeling. As regards the ayatanas, 11 arising in succession from the organ of sight. Likewise, 132 in the remaining. Of the elements, 17 arising in succession from the element of sight. Similarly, 306 in the remaining. Of the Indriyas organs of sense, 21 in a repeated formula arising from the organ of sight. Likewise, 462 in the remaining. Thus, in all, there are 920 rejoinders, each in a set of 5. In the opponent's side, also by the affirmative presentation. Is material quality got at etc. The opponent is made to acknowledge that material quality, feeling, etc. are distinct, and then, on the basis of the sutta there is the person, etc. showing fallaciously that material quality, etc. of the person can be got at, it is contended that they are different. The rest is to be understood from the meaning given here. Even according to their nature, as has been said on the Sakavadin's side, 920 rejoinders, each in a set of 5, are shown. Comparison with material quality and other realities by way of analogy is ended. Now, inasmuch as what is got at in the sense of a real and ultimate object is to be developed, as different from the 57 realities such as material quality, etc. in their real and ultimate sense, through material quality, etc. or otherwise by its dependence on material quality, or material quality being dependent on it, therefore a comparison of the realities by the fourfold method is begun. End page 21.